So the first thing ile lazima tuseme ni a big shout out to TCL, TCL Kenya,
Yeah.
because TCL Kenya early this week on Wednesday ilibaki ime bring 2 new TCL TVs to the IKONINI studios, and we were able to test them out. There was TCL C745 65-inch na TCL C845 65-inch mini LED.
Yeah.
This is what I normally say. 65 is the right size, 55 si baya. Hizo zingine zote weka kwa bedroom kama unaweza weka.
So
Ng'ang'ana. Si ndio?
you're calling my
I'm just saying. I'm just saying. Yes.
But I get
So
you. Yes.
so yeah, so we tested these 2 TVs out. Alafu can remind, there's something I said when niko nabonga juu ya TCL C735. I said that on paper TCL C745 solved everything that was wrong with TCL C735. And we got an opportunity to test TCL C745. I'll do a more comprehensive analysis on the Luthuli channel. But all neza sema ni, if you are on the lookout for a TV right now and the TV you're looking at is 55 inch kwenda juu, because shida ni hakuna smaller than 55 inch, go for TCL C745. Yes, if you are just starting out, especially with 4K TVs, you don't know too much about 4K TVs, but you want a good TV where you can watch HDR content, go for TCL C745. Yes. That's a good TV kwanza nayo 55 inch. Kama uko na bigger nuts, chukua 65 inch. Yeah, TCL C745. It's a very good TV. If you have 75 inch, you're going to enjoy, because HDR movies, how I judge movies. No, ngoja siku nikitake through the test. And normally I judge that through Amazon Prime. And we watched a few episodes on Amazon Prime and they actually looked good. That was the TCL C745. So that's the 2023 TV.
1,000 nits.
1,000 nits. So kutakuwa na 2024 zinaenda kutokea, of course, but yeah, like that's a very good TV, because I'm sure the 2024 versions are going to be much more expensive than 2023 versions. So this is a good time to buy a TV. Na naweza sema hiyo, na vile nimesema ni C, because tukianza kwenda kwa kina P now, I can't nini for akina P. So akina P, that's for another maybe person to advise you on that, because do I have a P and kuna P735 I think kwa bedroom. I enjoyed it the first days, and then I started seeing its defects, like dark scenes look really bad. You have to keep changing the settings, whatever. And that's the first thing we'll test na C745. Remember, we didn't have to switch any settings. Ilikuwa tu tunachagua like color profile and we stuck there. And it looked good. Whether we were looking at HDR, na tukiangalia HDR, Dolby Vision, SDR. Because SDR, remember nikikwambia kuna shows kadhaa za BBC, we checked the shows za BBC, tukaangalia ile show moja ya Witches ya naitwa ya AMC.
There was also a movie on Netflix.
Yes. I remember everything
Kitchen,
looked everything looked really good.
And
then of course vile tumesema TCL walitusupply na 2 TVs, and tukishout out TCL pia lazima tushout out Jackie Vike, because this was all made possible by Jackie Vike.
Thank
and
you,
this was
OGW.
Yes, and this was also made possible by being able to ask. Unajua, because Jackie ni like, unajua, Jackie even supported Ikonini. Like on that day she was going to act, alikuwa anaenda kuact wapi?
Kena.
Kena's show.
Kena.
But she still like supported us, unajua, so yeye anakuwaga roho safi sana. So when I saw that she was advertising TCL, she's the one I reached out to, nikamwambia hey, naweza taka ku like review this TCL TVs, is it possible? And she hooked me up, akani hook up na dem fulani anaitwa Francisca. I think she's I don't want to know, but I think maybe she's one of the marketing managers wapo. Alafu Francisca akani hook up na Edwin Oyaro. So yeah, so very cool dude, man. So we coordinated na Edwin na kila kitu ikakuja. Ni Francisca Msioka, she's the retail marketing specialist wa TCL. So yeah, so now let's go to the big one, TCL C845. I won't lie to you, when I was thinking of buying a TV last year, I really wanted this TV.
Mini LED.
TCL C7 C845. It's
Mm.
mini LED. So ikakuja, the first thing tuliangalia jo, damn, ni ile TV iko na rasa ni speaker za onkyo. It
On-cue
looks
speakers,
your TV looks so beautiful uko nyuma, because TVs look beautiful depending on different things.
Mm.
I have a beautiful TV, but I won't talk about it. But I have, because it's super thin.
Does it have a sexy back?
But now ingine, like, you just look at those speakers.
Yeah.
They just look nini.
Yeah, inaku attract because you know the TV mtu anaangalianga screen,
Yeah.
but hii tuliangalia pia nyuma.
Yeah, 'cause ile
'Cause
time
pia nyuma inavutia. There's some inakaa like even the shape of the speakers inakuwa like hii ni gani, looks
just
like a
makes
lens.
great sound.
Uko like what's this sensor? And then ukaniambia oh shit, I didn't know umeona onkyo.
Yeah.
Around COVID ulinituma nini onkyo
kubuy some
speakers,
onkyo
yes.
speakers, yes.
Ukaniambia I'm ready for lockdown.
Yeah, I was ready,
Sana
man.
shanga utu tu vitu
Mm.
utu tu vitu, but of course I tested, kuna mama nilitest na hiyo mini LED zina chapa.
Yeah, that is. So tukikam, like, let's say we seem to what you have a sound bar, ama you have whatever, you have a home theater system. If you don't have a home theater system and you just want one TV that has everything, TCL C845, sindio?
Yeah.
The speaker system is
Yeah.
so after kuona the speaker system, we were like, damn, let's test out the picture. And this is what I'll tell you. TCL C745 is very good. Imechapa C735, like they are
Hands
not even
down, worlds apart.
they are worlds apart.
Yeah.
Like you can't compare. That's like comparing Burundi na Kenya. Pole Burundi.
Mhm.
Where now Kenya is TCL C745. But now comes TCL C845, like IKONINI. Damn, that's the official IKONINI.
Yes.
You're like, iliniambia, like, buda ulikuwa unafikiria ukanidoubt, because I doubted that TV. So it's kudanganya. Because of TCL C735, I doubted C845. So I was like, I don't want anything to do with mini LED, I'm going OLED. That's how I went OLED. This is the first time I was like, shit, if I'd gone mini LED, I'd not have regretted. Because sasa tulianza kutest vitu. One weakness ya OLED is OLED, because they use that organic material, they can never get super bright. There's a certain level of brightness ile haziwezi fika, otherwise zinaenda kulala, unajua hivyo. So OLED mpaka waga inajiregulate. There's something inaitangwa ABL. What does ABL stand for? Where if it gets too bright, it has to nini so that it does not kufa. But mini LED haina shida kaa hizo. Mini LED can get bright. So ile TCL C845 2000 nits, and you know where I go to check the nits. Tukaenda Amazon Prime. Kuna show fulani nikaambia Ian, this show does not even look good on an OLED. Show inaitwa
Someone
Shelter.
Shelter
Yes.
Coben.
Yeah, Harlan Coben.
Shelter, yeah.
Hiyo scene tuliweka hivi, like, damn.
Yeah, we had put it in the C745.
Yes.
Yeah.
It was not that good. Hiyo C745, the way it looked on the C745 and the way it looked on the OLED, the only thing the OLED beats the C745, the color had more oomph and what, and the picture had more depth. The minute we looked at that on the C7845, the color had depth, and the picture had depth. The picture had
it was bright, but
it was
yet in harsh bright.
It was like that scene. Mpaka mi nacho saizi vile najiambia, nataka TV yangu moja ya kuochigi Amazon Prime, na hiyo itakuwa
Amazon TV.
Yes.
Yeah.
Hiyo mostly itakuwa ni mini LED ya TCL. Alafu OLED yangu ni ya kuochizi vitu zingine. Because kuna pali where like the OLED has no chance. Yani it's beaten hands down. Like now that's the trade-off you have to trade. Unless you have money to buy these very expensive OLEDs. Like if you don't have that money, TCL C845 is a perfect TV.
Yeah.
Like if right now you're on the lookout for a TV, naweza kuambia TCL C845. But if you can't buy C845, C745 is really good also. Yeah, those are good. C735, I'd advise against it. Like if unless you don't care, you're not, where seems say picky, like you'll start looking at this is off, this is off, this is, if you're just a casual we ni mse wa kuwatch tu na but kama unataka kuenjoy like kukaaga hivi hai na alafu kitu naweza kuadvise usibai TCL C845 leo alafu Monday unaenda job by ile time umeenda leave wife iko, let's go You're like, no.
Yeah, no. Yeah, because you might miss a lot of things. Now of course vile umesema pia if you've never introduced your eyes to HDR content, itakunini, it's like buying a range as your first ever car. Kunajua kuna zenye unapitiaga unazoea nini.
But I think C845 kaujaini ni because the best thing about like 4K TVs they are brighter than nini. Wacha niangalia hizi ma 1080 TVs are not bright, you know that full HD needs, because me the first thing I ever noticed vile nili switch from my Sony to my first 4K ilikuwa TCL. The first thing I noticed was it was bright. Ilikuwaga bright sana. So easy TV za kawaida I don't think they used to be that bright. Yes. So if you come from HD straight to mini LED utachizi utakuwa like jua inawaka ndani ya sitting room because that's the first thing like nilikuwa najazika nilikuwa natoka kwa sitting room hivi nakaambia na like light just light like pop. So C845 that's a good TV like if they had smaller versions like a 43 inch ningeiendea like yesterday like cause ningetaka sasa get rid of the one I have in the bedroom
Wananzia?
but inaanzia 55.
Okay.
So
But
that's the
me,
only so
I
it's a
loved
sitting
it.
room TV.
Yeah. Mimi nilishaamua like cause I understand the technology. Yeah, the whole nini HDR. Nishaanza kuangalia of course some scenes with my TV. Naona like damn man. Cause unajua the mini LED just messed up my viewing. With the fact that nilikaa nayo a bit more enough nikiscrutinize. So hata nilienda home I was there like
what the fuck am I watching?
But naenjoy tu. Naenjoy tu the fact that I don't know ni kama ile kitu inakwambia the fact that now uko home. Hizo vitu zingine ni kama nilikuwa window shopping. Wacha the fact that zilikuja hapa alafu yetu zirudisha back kwa box painfully. So
even the dude of Nare
mi nikitoka hapa even Rapture alikuwa hapa mi nikitoka hapa next naenda ni mini LED.
Unaenda mini LED straight okay that's good so that was our review. I'd want to spend more time with it. I remember like even baadaye nilikuwa nabonga na nani Edwin wa TCL and I was telling you like like at the end of the day yes I've seen the good things. So number one tunaweza kuambia it's better than C735. Both of them are better than
C735.
But now I watched them when there was light outside. When there's darkness, that's when you start seeing our TV's weaknesses. But I feel like C845, the weaknesses are going to be very little. Because every TV has a weakness. That's something I would lie to you. Like I'm planning to do, na plan to do review ya LG C2 OLEDs, and I'll tell you the weaknesses. Now you see, I've lived with it for over a month, so now I've seen the weaknesses. Like no TV is perfect, but its weaknesses will not make you want to bang your head against the wall. The weaknesses, those are trade-offs you have to take. You have to know this. Like one thing there's a kuambia, if you want to enjoy every movie that has ever been released, go mini LED. Don't go OLED. But if you want to enjoy like some movies and be like, go OLED. But like the way I looked at the C845, I'd enjoy every movie on that TV. As long as I have a clear and a good picture, I'd enjoy every movie. Alafu another thing about it is it supports DTS audio. Yango is supporting like C2 OLED does not support DTS. So
it's also Google Android.
Yes, it's Google Android. Google Android, WebOS, they're not even in the same ballpark. Like Apple, this is the one thing ile naweza sema like LG like wanadu nini but so ile kwa nini I'll do a more comprehensive nini on the Luthuli Avenue channel but lazima tungewachanua and vile tumesema shout out to TCL for that was a good experience man.
Good.
Like I turned someone here into a mini LED disciple. Sasa hizi wewe ni hauna shughuli na
Yeah,
Alafu
now.
ile na local dimming it works, eh?
Yeah.
Mm,
Local
mm.
dimming
The picture
works.
looked better.
Even
Like,
the way you can just move close to your screen.
yeah,
There's some point I can move
yeah,
just kuna distance wezi songa TV yangu cause
yeah.
the
The
image
picture
just distort
becomes
blurry.
bullshit kabisa. Yeah.
Yeah. So hii ingine nakumbuka hata
Mm. So this is the
tukiuliza
interesting
what
thing.
what.
This is the interesting thing. Yeah, nah?
Yeah.
I checked. Si nilikwambia OLED contrast ni infinite, yes, and then TCL C745. I think the contrast is 6,000 to 1.
Mhm.
TCL C845. The contrast is 7,000 to 1. Yes, and it looks that good, eh?
Mm.
It looks good.
Mm.
TCL C955. The contrast is 20 million to 1. Shit.
Oh, damn.
5,000 nits.
Mm.
5,000 nits. That means
5,000.
any movie on planet Earth you can enjoy.
Yeah.
Any freaking movie
Damn.
on
5,000.
planet Earth
5,000.
unzaenjoy na hiyo TV.
Because we stayed too long we scrutinized the 1,000 nits one,
Mm.
and we was about to double the nits to 2,000
Yeah,
through
yeah.
the mini LED. We were there like, because hata vile uliacha tu hivi ile startup page yenye inakwanga na ma-apps,
Mm.
they were like, oh damn, this is some good TV.
Yeah, yeah.
So una imagine like switching on to like
Mm, mm.
ni
Yeah,
gani
alafu
walikuwa
ile-
nasemanga ni like the sun in your living room. Kuna yenye ulikuwa niambia
sio hiyo for
Ni
like
hiyo?
akina 5,000 nits because the
Yeah.
sun itself is over uko ma billion whatever,
Mm.
but this TV is that nini, like it looks whatever. So hizi story kama mnashinda kwa nini tunawaambia ni tuko sure wengi wenyu mko out here you want to buy a TV and nini so kuna nani hapa Mwaf, what about the story ya kucheki football na bake which can you advise for someone who's starting his life? Nita appreciate your advice. Niko na budget ya 60k. Damn. Budget ya 60k is a TV you'll have to change after some time because this is the worst thing about most premium TVs, eh?
Mm.
They start at 55 inch, and so budget ya 60k unless you wait till maybe next year or next year but one when hizi zitakuwa zimedrop you buy. But if you're buying right now I'd advise you tuanze kuchezea 80k. I know it's very hard, like pesa ukuban like, oh, shit I need to but nini ni a rich life ain't easy podcast. Buddha, like if you want a TV that's going to last you for long, I'd say just hold on to your cash. Just pile kidogo. Wacha tuone kama C755 zikikam zitakuwa pesa ngapi. Because hizo zishakuja but the 98 inch version, which is too expensive. Eh?
The C7?
C755.
Okay.
Those are that's mini LED. It's QD mini LED. Because you see the nini saizi technology tuna move more towards mini LED. Yes?
Yeah.
Yes. So so I don't know, but if not that, then I'd advise you to just take P745. I think it's there, because it's going to be an upgrade to P735. You're going to enjoy it, but it's a TV that ukishazoea TVs, you're going to want to change it. So that's the only nini. Let me see how many nits it has. Ikona nits gapi. Let me see if you can enjoy HDR content on it, because the best thing about like if you're planning to buy your TV 2 years 3 years from now, you'll never worry about it. I think all TVs 3 years from now zitakuwa 1,000 nits kwenda juu. I think that's going to be the industry standard. So a P745 is 330 nits. You're going to hate HDR content.
That's 30 more nits than what I'm using.
Yeah,
But
yeah. You're not
okay,
going to enjoy.
unless you're going to shut yourself completely from TV zenye zimechapa yako.
Yeah.
Because unajua the other thing ile lack niko nayo ni I think among my peers I think I'm the one with a 4K TV. Because anakujanga wako there like, kwa nini inakaa different? Na naona ni the same size, same make. So sometimes hata nikiwa depressed when I'm living here, the guy gets some pats on the back. Even sometimes kuna beshte yangu believe hata ati yangu hata C43.
It's bigger vile picha inamtandika.
Yeah.
Okay.
So unless na it's a very hard nini, like you want to kuwa tu na hiyo pride like I'm watching what wasi wengine wana watch like good stuff.
So advice yangu saizi ni kama if you're just planning to watch sports, P745 handles sports good. Movies not as much, because I'm judging it in a P735.
Okay.
So P745 will handle sports good, not great.
Good.
Because nakunga nini sports nakunga nikikwambia sports really looked great on both C745 na C845. Yes. So that looked great. So there's that. Sashida hizi they just start nini C755 doesn't a 50-inch. I don't want to know how much the 50-inch is going to be. So that would be my advice. Because C755 ni itakuwa 1300 nits. That means you can watch anything on planet Earth. Yes. So that's the good thing. Like with C845, you can watch anything on planet Earth with Nini. But with all TVs, you have to know there's no perfect TV. Hapa una trade off this, and you trade off this, you trade off this. Nacheki. Like for the OLED experience, I've had to trade off a few things. But kuna zile vitu nitakwambia, when I'm watching, I'm like, Buddha. And that's why I wanted more time with
the mini LED.
With the mini LED, so that like if I was to get the mini LED, I actually nitachukua OLED yangu niweke kwa box na nifungie na niweke kando, ni watch the mini LED like a whole weekend, and then I see like everything that has wowed me on the kuna ngaka nikwambia kuna ninaitwa slow horses. Slow horses looked so beautiful on the OLED. I was like, shit, like damn.
Slow your horses.
Alafu there's a new series here into Criminal Record. It looks Criminal Record looks so good. So you alafu kuna movies like I watched a movie into Thanksgiving. It's a horror movie. Like I loved it, and now I know I'd love it on the Nini. But if they were to give me next like TCL, so kama nanipatia more than one night, please let it be 75 inch. Nilizataka kuona how 75 inch looks.
Bigger,
Bigger
julikuwa
Nini.
nasema. Of course no one turns down size.
Because if it's 75 inch, I'd enjoy that. Like shit, that would be good. Like just for Nini. But still, when mesema like so P745 is good. You can get a 43 inch. I think a 43 inch will be 40 something thousand, or even itakuwa like uzi. Yes, but it's a TV. At some point utataka kubadilisha. So kama unataka TV ita last for long, we need to talk about the 55 inches na zikuwe. So you'll have to be more patient.
Okay. So your ultimate IKONINI studio TV.
C955.
Ha!
That's the
5,000
ultimate.
nits.
But something that's in the market right now, C845. Yes.
Okay.
C845. That's in the market. C955 zinakuja, but Kenya
zinakuja
zikifika,
ni zile ziko
wacha nione.
the sizes
5,000
available.
nits. Wacha nione C955 sizes. C955. Let me see the sizes. It's going to, because 5,000 nits. That means you can watch anything on planet Earth. Anything. Ili unataka kuwatch, utawatch kwa hiyo movie, kwa hiyo TV. Oh shit. The smallest is 85 inch. Shit. Okay. Hiyo siwezi handle size. So 2,000 plus dimming zones, Yeah. So
Wow,
so I'd
okay.
say here, let's say C845.
Okay.
It has good speakers. Tunaweza watch game before tufanye whatever IKONINI. And we can do that. So
Okay.
so that would be it. But yes, like if you're looking for just something simple, P845. That's simple. Then kuna msana sama you can import parts of a flat screen and build it from scratch. Nikki. Love jokes. Neke, Hey, wanacheza nini? Oliver Mang'ombe anauliza tunakuja Coastal lini? Tunakuja Coastal 29th of February.
Of next month.
Yes. Tutakuwa Coastal by saa 7 ama? Tutakuwa saa 8.
Saa 8.
Yeah. So this dude will have his first
maiden
flight. So tunatumia Kenya Airways specifically because a friend of ours alituambia juu ya kuna flights wagazona push out oxygen, nitrogen. So I want to see if it's nitrogen that fucks with my ears. So that's why we're using Kenya Airways instead of Jambo, because my ears always used to, because nani umaga sana na all those flights were Kenya Airways flights, you see. So now that's what I want to test with the Kenya Airways flight. So that's the reason why tukaenda tumechukua Kenya Airways. It was a little bit more money than Jambo, sindio? But yes, so tutakuwa huko from 29th alafu tunarudi 3rd so tutashoot
around
live ya first tutashoot huko, alafu pia hopefully tutapata a few coastal people. There's a coastal writer that I want us to interview, anaitangwa Achieng Otiato. Alafu apart from her ndikuwa nataka nani Masauti Kenyan boy, then mtu akaniambia jo Kenyan boy anaishi Kitengela je. Mi wafikijua anaishi 001 below represent here. I'll follow up on that. I don't know how much, but tukiwa huko of course I think pia kama patana na Kalamoto would be good. You can see a few, nini tunza shoot other places hapo, but yeah, so takuwa Mombasa. Hata nini nilikuwa na plan ku reach out jo Mr. Oliver. I was planning to reach out because Oliver ni mtu wa nguvu yeah, this dude buys IKONINI t-shirts like, you know, like a nonsense. So
Like-
Mr. Oliver ilikuwa
like airtime.
yeah. So Brian kwanza, sisi watu wa Vitron tunauliza mnaanza show saa ngapi? Okay, sawa, wacha tuanze show. So asanteni. Manase Mumbi, asante sana for the super chat. And pia kabla tuanze okay, wacha nisome hizi ma questions kabla hii anakam. Na by any chance umeget kureview C835 older version ya C845, if you have, what's the difference? Zizi sijapata chance ya kureview 835, but yes, that's interesting. Maybe next time instead of kuleta mini led and non-mini led, I could ask them walete C845 na C835. Yes, that would be something. That's interesting. Tumaini, wacha nitauliza alafu ntacheki. Then kuna Tumaini Munene anasema, is it true that C845 has murky ama milky blacks? That's now the problem with blacks. The easiest way to judge blacks is darkness, like pure darkness. You need to watch at night. The fact that I was watching it during the day, the blacks were perfect. So I'd have to watch it at night when like hakuna light coming from outside to actually see how nini, but it looked perfect. It looked so good. Like during the day, blacks zake na blacks za OLED, I didn't see any difference. But now sasa usiku ndio msema kweli. Yeah, usiku ndio msema kweli. So hapo I would not know. I'd have to Tumaini, nikipata chance ya kuiwatch at night, I'll let you know if the blacks are perfect or not. So then kuna nani tena okay, kuna nani tena, Oliver Mwang'ombe alikuwa sema iko poa but fans wa hip hop kama mimi, but hiyo okay, sija kuunderstand. Sharik Harib alikuwa sema wase wako na products watafute tu mwaf marketing juu on the IKONINI podcast take all our poverty chumziga. Then Mark Maina akasema mwafu wachi yana anatoa his small knowledge on yana amebonga juu yake. Okay, shit. Oliver Mwang'ombe alikuwa anasema tiyo intro ya adwa mana guonyo gima ili kusidwa ni atigi Kiswahili waga inanichomea. Nataka I want to scratch what needs to be scratched. Usisikize hiyo nini. Kuna msako na kuenjoy sijakupatia chance ubonge juu ya your little knowledge on TVs. I think then kuna msako samati mother alininyang'anya fulani, acha niipatie C45 miezi budget ifike. Yes, hiyo itakubamba sana, like damn, that's a good TV. C745 surprised me because C735 really pissed me off. So nini hiyo ile ni bamba sana. Cults to Ferguson anasema alipendezwa na sianda ya TCL. Yes, sianda ya TCL ile ni bamba sana. Hiyo C845, your TV just looks good. Of course there's no one who's going to go behind your TV. It looks good and it sounds like it sounds really good. Like for a TV kusikia bass na nini like personally, of course ukiniuliza like if I would nini I never care about sound ya TV. I just want the picture. Like if you could give me the C845, same picture quality, same everything minus the speakers, I'd take it. They have speakers. I don't need that. But for anyone, ile ni poa. Alafu pia even for me it would be good cause kuna time stima upotea na stima ikipotea I lose out on sound.
cut on power, yeah.
Yes. But now with that stima ikipotea I can still hook up my iko flow and still neighbor anapita like wanatumia uchawi hapa nani because that speaker that nini TV has beautiful speakers. Mark Maina alikuwa anauliza how much was the Sony you got? Which Sony kitaka kujua vile nilikuwaga kitambo nilikuwa najua ningenye sikuwa najua kutumia do. Unajua ile Sony nilibaigi ilikuwa ni World Cup ya 2014.
3D HD.
3D HD. Do you know how much you bought that shit for?
Was it? It was one something, huh?
170, man.
Yeah, nakumbuka ni one
Shit, I think it was
something.
in 2013, ama?
No, it was
It's not
2010. Huh?
I think 2011. Wacha tuone.
No,
Okay.
you
Wacha
buy.
tuanze. Kulikuwa na nini ilikuwa 2010 ilikuwa 2012. 2010
ulieka HD
ilikuwa ile HD zip alafu ilikuwa ile
TV
52 inch Sony.
yeah,
Nakumbuka?
yeah.
So after the 52 inch Sony nikaenda kwa 55. I think this is 2012. 55.
No,
Yes.
zile za
At
madigaga
170. 170. Like, how crazy is that? Like, you know how much the dollar was right now? As
Saini
if I
so tatu
convert
hivi.
if I convert that money to saizi jo, it's wacha tuangalia jo dollar rate. Damn, I think the dollar rate. Oh damn, that was an expensive TV considering it was HD. Because right now 170 you get a mini LED. Najua? And don't forget the shilling is really weak. So
Damn.
yeah. Kenya shilling to USD. So that was whatever one. But after hapo nikatoka Sony. So saizi even when I went to the big what are they called? When I went to the big brands, I ended up going to LG. And as I said, nitabonga juu ya the weaknesses of the LG. Like if I had the same TV but as a Sony, I feel like I'd have enjoyed it more because of Android. The fact that this nini iko na WebOS has so many limitations.
Yeah. Sony kona?
Android. Sony
okay,
Android,
okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
Sony ni Android. So your first
So-
OLED should be Sony. If you
Yeah. Cause me, I enjoy the the Google Android TVs other than hizi software zingine.
Yeah.
Because nimeona Vida now nimeona vile unateta about WebOS.
na mi nateta and I don't need it. I just love the convenience of also having the TV, having the apps. Yeah. So the dollar rate in 2012 ilikuwa 87. $1 was 87 shillings. Yes. So if $1 was 87 shillings and right now
Sahi
$1
ni
is
160?
around 160. So it's basically your TV
Ni double.
ni double, man. Like shit.
3/4.
3/4 nikaa tulibai 3/4 hiyo time.
Yes,
So
3/4 you get.
yeah, but it is what it is, man. Technology
Mm.
gets cheaper with time.
Yeah.
That's one of the realities za kila kitu. So every time una buy TV, just know that the next time you'll go to buy a better version of it, you're going to buy it at a cheaper price than you bought this other one. Unless you're nini. Alafu unajua Sony now, TCL started mini LED technology and they were popularizing it. Sony is trying to use mini LED to kill OLED. Watu wanapenda OLED wanakufaga na OLED ni LG. LG are the ones who want OLED to thrive kabisa. So that's why naongelea time ukiangalia mini LED za LG nikikwambia sina shughuli. Because mini LED ya LG they always make sure it never comes close to the OLED because they want you to get the OLED. Yeah, and they try to nini. But
I would love to see your scenario. Yeah, see, they're all in the same time.